Namaste, welcome and home. Let's sit comfortably, back straight. Inhale for Om. Sahanavavatu Sahanu Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadidamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now bring your palms. Once you feel the warmth, you can cup the eyes. Keeping your palms in front of your face, so gently blinking, open your eyes. Namaste. So today we are doing in yoga. We'll hold the posture for about 3 to 4 minutes, and I think so mostly we are working on this area where all the digestive organs are situated. So you always obviously be feeling the stretch or the sensation in this area. So basically this area is working up and this chakra is getting healed, everything is happening here. So we'll start with the easy posture, which is a side lying down side bend. So you're making C with your body, and we will begin the class. So you can use block if you have, otherwise you can have pillow or something. So lying down on the mat, and then you're bringing your both legs and both hands towards the right side. If this is also too much for you, then you can stay here, or if you wish to go deeper, then you can try to bring your right leg on the left side, so you feel that intense stretch, and you're holding on to your left wrist with your right hand and just pulling it once and leaving it there. So with that intensity of the stretch, you're staying there still for about 3 to 4 minutes. Actually, you can bring your left leg on top of the right when you're tilting towards the right side to feel that intense stretch on your left. Bringing your entire attention at the solar plexus, the digestive, your stomach, your abdomen. And as you take deep breaths, you're trying to bring all the oxygen, all the blood supply into this area. And now slowly you can release and come back to the center. And now move to your left side. So you're taking your hands and your legs as much as you can take towards the left side. Hold your right wrist with your left hand and bring your left leg on top of the right this time. The moment you bring your left leg on top of the right, you feel that intense stretch right from the legs towards the upper body. Even if you stay for a longer time in a static hold, you can feel that sensation, stretch as you keep holding for a little longer while. Slowly inhale, come back to the center and give a full stretch to your whole body. Interlock your hands, stretch, 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 and release. Now slowly turn to your right side and sit up. So from here, you can bring your shin bones together. So you're sitting in a comfortable posture with your right shin bone on the left shin bone, and your left heel is down, right heel is on the top. From here, this basic thing that we are going to do is that you are tilting towards your left side like this, and to bring your elbow down will be really challenging. So we'll begin from here. So we'll keep the hands. So like I said, this is a knee and you're keeping your hands like this over here. This will be really easy in the beginning. If you are not able to keep your shin bones stacked each other on top of each other, then you can just bring your right foot forward and then you can go down. So whatever suits you right now. You can also keep a block here if there is a lot of gap. And then you can just start diagonally as you, after holding the posture for about 1.5 minutes, you will be able to go down towards the left side very easily and your elbows will come down. Just ensure that your right hip is not lifting up. So the time starts now. In all this posture, we're always bringing our attention to the solar plexus, the navel chakra, and just a deep and long breath. Now it's a time to just check if you can move further towards your left side. intensity is building up. I can feel the stretch here in my hip and my stomach. Everything is feeling that stretch here. But our job is to just breathe deeply, bringing your awareness onto the music, onto the sensation that is happening. And wherever you feel the sensation, just breathe deeply and supply a good amount of blood and oxygen into that area, and it helps you to relax. All these deeper connected tissues are getting relaxed, and you're able to go deeper into the posture. Slowly you can inhale and come up. So we'll take the right leg out to your right side. And from here you can bring your right elbow down and take your left arm over the ear, or just try to keep your left hand behind your back and just lean back towards the right side. So it's a good counter stretch. You are bending towards the left side, now you are bending towards the right. If your hand doesn't hurt, then you can also just bend your left elbow, bring your hands behind the head, and just stay wherever your first retention is. You're not trying to go deeper into the posture by force, but you're just allowing the gravity to take you down with the breath. It is only when your muscles are relaxed, make sure that the muscles are really relaxed here. In the sense you're not actively engaging them, you're just allowing the gravity to work for you. And the more your muscles are relaxed, the more your deeper connected tissue starts working. If this is too much for your neck, you can always drop your left hand behind your back or just in front of you. Also bring your hand onto your thighs. If this is too much, you can also maybe prop yourself up like this. You can support your head with your hand. You can also keep a block if you have a little lesser flexibility. As you continue to hold the posture, you can easily observe that your body is becoming more and more flexible. case if you want to intensify, then you can, without not bending your left knee like this, you can keep your feet out like this, and then you can go for the stretch. A few minutes more here. And slowly you can inhale and come up. And this time we'll bend the right knee first and then bring the left heel on the right knee. And this time we'll bend towards the right side with the elbows down. So we'll start diagonally and then we'll slowly move as we become that the muscles are relaxing a lot. So we'll stay here initially. Try to bring your both elbows down, that is the goal. Just 1.5 minutes more. So now it's the time to just see if you can go further towards the right side, but only if your elbow comes down, otherwise you can come back here. Slowly, very mindfully, you can inhale and come back up. And now this time you can take your left leg out to your left side. Bring your right heel to the root of the thigh. go towards the left side. So whatever way you want to go, you can keep the block here or just support your head with your hands, elbow down. Maybe we can start very easy initially, and then as we find space here, you can go deeper. So generally, there are some affirmations related to your solar plexus. So in case your navel chakra, the solar plexus, Manipur chakra is not active, then it has a lot to do with your self-esteem, confidence. So maybe just try repeating this affirmation in your mind as you hold the posture. I deserve to be seen and heard. I deserve to be seen and heard. I deserve to be seen and heard. So just try to repeat this affirmation as you continue to hold the posture. See if you can go further down. Slowly, be very mindful. Inhale, come up. A lot of intensive stretch in your abdomen area. Just take your time and be very mindful, very gentle in moving out and in off the posture. So the next posture is going to be very intense. We've done in the other classes as well. So what we're going to do is we'll come into the lizard lunge and into downward facing dog. And from here, bringing your left leg outside your left hand and dropping your right knee down. Either you can just stay here or you can bring your forearm down. If you want to intensify, then lift your right knee off the floor, and whenever you feel tired, you can drop it down, or you can just stay with your right knee dropped down. And make sure that you're constantly focusing on your solar plexus, just bringing your awareness there and breathe. stay here for about 3 minutes. Deep breath here. When the stretch becomes very intense, you will want to come out. But then that is the time to breathe deeply and bring your awareness, bring all the blood to that part where you feel that stretch, and you'll be able to stay there a little longer. Make sure that your weight is evened out in both the elbows. Lifting the right knee up is just an option. You can continue to keep your knee down. If this is too much, you can always stay on your hands. For beginners, even this can be really challenging. But you can always use the block here. Maybe you can keep the hands on the block or your forearm on the block. Just last 30 seconds more. Slowly drop your knees down if it is lifted up. Just move it slowly, very very slowly, the way your body wants to. And once again moving into downward facing dog. Just move your body here a little bit. And whenever you're ready, you can bring the right leg outside the right hand. Maybe just initially you want to start with your hands down, then you can just stay here. Once you feel comfortable with the stretch, then you can slowly bring your knees down and your forearm down. You can repeat this affirmation in the mind. Strength and courage flows through me. Strength and courage flows through me. You can feel feel that intense sensation in your navel or the abdomen, stomach, keep breathing. Don't lose focus of the breath. Last 30 seconds left. Try to keep your back straight. Breathe. This last 5 seconds more. Come on. Breathe into it. And slowly you can drop your knee down. Come up onto your hands. Be very mindful and slow. Once again, take your head back. Intense stretch in your hip flexors. Just relaxing it down, facing down. It feels really good. And once you're ready, we'll sit on just the right hip. So your right hip is down. Stretch your both legs back side. Try to stack your left feet on top of the right. So your entire left leg is on the right leg. And your right hand is down. So it depends on the intensity. The more intensity you want, the more you bring your hands closer to your body. If you feel that this is too much, then you can take it away. But the goal is to bring your right waist down towards the floor. That is the goal. So the more you bring your right hip towards the floor, you feel that intense stretch on the right side. And obviously this is also passively engaged here. So we'll stay here for about 3 minutes. Your left hand can just stay here for balance. Now just close your eyes maybe if you wish to, and breathe. If anyone has this digestive related disorder or anything to do with your abdomen, all your digestive organs, everything is in a healing process right now. As you bring your awareness to the sensation that you feel right now and not reacting to it. Just taking deep and long breaths. You can repeat the sensation, the affirmation. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am worthy of love and happiness. I am worthy of love and happiness. A lot of time that when you repeat this affirmation or when you even hear about it, your mind will repel. Your mind will not accept it. So this is the time that you know that you need to work on these areas. If you don't feel any sensation here, just keep pressing your right hip towards the floor with your arms straight. There's an intense stretch here. Breathe. Supply good amount of oxygen to this particular place. Breathe deep. This last 30 seconds left. Very mindful in coming out of the posture. It just takes about 5 to 10 seconds to really come out of the posture because there is intense stretch there. Then you move on to the other side. But once you come out of the stretch, you really feel good about that particular part. On the left side. So just ensure that your hand, your hip and your feet are in one line. They're not just going back like this. Just trying to stack it. And then focus on bringing your left hip towards the floor. And breathe. Halfway through. left hand is starting to hurt, then you can, anyways, 3 minutes is up. Just be very mindful and slowly come out of the posture. Good. So from here you can just come into Paschimottanasana. So stretch your legs forward. Try to remove the extra fat from the glute. And from here you can use the block if you wish to. So we are not trying to really push yourself into the posture, but we are just trying to keep the hands wherever they are, wherever they reach comfortably. Just try and focus and straighten your back as much as you can, and then bend forward. And you just allow the gravity to take you down, or even if you can stay there, it is fine. You can also keep the block like this in level 1, and maybe rest your forehead onto the block. Or if you have a nice big bolster, you can just keep your bolster in your lap like this. Keep your head on the bolster. After every deep breath, you can change the setting of the block as you feel that the body is becoming, opening up, and you're able to go down easily. So your job is just to stay still, keep breathing, keep supplying your oxygen and energy, and let the gravity take you down. Whenever you realize, just try to straighten your back and stay there. And be very mindful and lift up from the hip region, don't arch your spine. And you can just lie down on the mat for a bridge posture and the counter posture. So lying down, bring your hips closer to your butt. And from here, inhale, lift your hip up and feel that counter stretch activated. If you feel tired, you can keep the block below your tailbone so that you're getting the benefit of the posture but without engaging the muscle. And slowly you can inhale and lift your hip up. Remove the block if you have and then drop your head down. It's a very nice counter stretch and very helpful to support, strengthen your lower back and your back core. Now from here we'll move into the last posture, which is quite relaxing. So you can bend your both knee and bring your right knee on top of the left knee. Either just one bind or you can go for the double bind into eagle legs and then drop your both knees onto the left side. Try to bring your knee closer to your chest and try to look towards your right hand. Feel that intense twist in your spine. Even with one bind, it is absolutely fine. If you cannot really bind, just breathe. slowly inhale, come back to the center and change the leg, bringing your left knee on top of the right. And go for one bind or two bind and drop your both knees onto the right side. Try to bring the knee closer to your chest and look towards your left hand. Try and bring the left shoulder down towards the floor. Slowly we'll come back to the center and just stay in Savasana for about 10-15 seconds. Slowly bring your feet together, interlock your hands above the head, give a good stretch and release. Now turn to your right side and slowly sit up. Do not feel like coming up after this. It's actually a massage spa kind of a treatment that you're giving to your own body. So now we'll just close the session by chanting Om 3 times. Sitting comfortably with hands and chin mudra. Inhale. Exhale for Om. Rubbing your palms. Keeping your palms in front of your face with gentle blinking open your eyes. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying. You feel good as well, and we will meet tomorrow for a strength training core class. So be prepared. Thank you very much.